Okay, cool. We are live everywhere. Gotta get my stream elements situated. Okay. Let me just let people know that I'm live. Okay. Why is my ads manager not updating? There we go. Cool. Took a second. I just had to get that going. Self-promotion. All right, Selva, you have yourself a good night at D&D. Go wreck some shop and kick some teeth in. I know I still need to put a lurk command. It's on my list of things to do. Okay. Got that. Let's advertise here. Watchtower. And okay. I have done my self-promotion on all of the channels I wanted to do my self-promotion on. Let me get Everything situated. I have sound alerts turned on so people can spend bits if they want to do sound alert things. I gotta get Botrick situated. Alright, I got that sorted. Let's get this. Okay, cool. Got an ad starting in 40 seconds. We're going to hop over to the just chatting screen and just kind of hang out for a little bit. Once the ad ends, we'll be just chilling it for a little bit before we get into tonight's stream. Okay. Boopity boopity boop. Where's my model? There's my model. Cool. I was debating doing like starting in casual mode, then going into like a transformation sequence, but I decided against that because I just thought it would be simpler. Why is my model's head? There we go. That was weird. That was weird. Hold on. Calibrate. Okay, cool. Awesome. Outstanding. I'm working on some stuff to like improve my model and improve some stuff about my model. So that's a process. I really like where my model's at. Like, I like the chest plate. I was looking at possibly getting another, so I found out the artist who did this armor also did another set of armor that was like more plate armor, covers more of the arms and the legs, and just has more detail, more ridges. And I was like, I could get that, but then I would have to like do all the coloration on that. And while I might do that at some point down the line, right now I think this chest plate, this armor is just simple enough that it works for me. It's just simple enough that it works for me, and it's what I can make work. All right, so let me get okay. So originally I would something very different planned for tonight's stream. I'll talk about this whenever people come off of whatchamacallit, ads. But yeah, originally I had a very, very different game plan for tonight's stream. Well, it wasn't even going to be a gaming stream. It was going to be a TTRPG stream. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back from the ad. So, originally, I had planned for tonight to be a character creation stream where I was going to be exploring a TTRPG that I was just learning, and we were going to be delving into that together tonight. And going to be looking at that, and it was going to be learning about character building and the rules and all of the stuff involved with the Armored Trooper Votum's role-playing game. But there's still a lot of stuff I don't know and I don't understand about that role-playing game. And I didn't want to jump into doing a stream about something that I just didn't understand. I didn't know anything about. I barely understood character creation. And there were so many things. I stayed up so late last night into this morning doing all this reading. Like, I went to bed at like 7 o'clock this morning. I missed running errands because I went to sleep so late that I overslept and I wasn't able to run some errands today. It was real bad. It was real bad. So that was the thing that happened. And that was frustrating, I'll be honest. But it's like after I spent all night working on learning this system, I still didn't have enough of a grasp on it. Like, I barely understood character creation. I didn't understand any of the stuff about like actual gameplay, and any of the mechanics. And it's interesting. So the Armored Trooper Votoms RPG uses something called the fusion system, or Fusion, or Fuzion. I don't know. It's Fuzion. And it's a system that is designed to be setting agnostic, in that the system can be used for any number of settings, and it's general enough and generic enough that it can fit a lot of different situations and settings. And then they used it, the people who developed it used it for doing official releases of RPGs for a variety of different IPs. And the thing was that hey Nabiru. The thing was that the any fusion character, right? Any character made using the fusion system that was used for the Armored Trooper Votoms RPG could be technically ported over and carried over into any other fusion RPG game. Which, like, it's kind of like what Hasbro was trying to do with the Transformers and the Power Rangers RPG and the G.I. Joe, and it's kind of like that, but yeah, a week flew by. It's stream time already, Nabiru. But yeah, no, it's only Wednesday. Hey, Noel Main 700. So, like I was saying, originally I had planned for tonight to be going over the Armored Trooper Votoms RPG, but I just don't. I just haven't. It's really crunchy, and I just haven't gotten enough of a grasp of it that I felt comfortable delving into it tonight. It's got a lot of good pieces, a lot of good ideas. But the fusion system that was used for Armored Trooper Votoms RPG is designed so you could take characters for any fusion campaign, any campaign using the fusion system, and you could port those characters over for really crazy crossovers. Like, I think the fusion system was used for a Bubblegum Crisis RPG, so that's like a more of like a cyberpunk power armor kind of thing. And the fusion system was also used for, believe it or not, a Dragon Ball Z RPG. Bet you didn't know there was a Dragon Ball Z RPG that got made forever ago using the fusion system. I was talking to Okusen last night about like how crazy it would be to like build a character using, like, build a Dragon Ball Z character using the Dragon Ball Z fusion rules, and then porting that character over to a Votoms campaign. It's really interesting. It uses these very generic base stats And then what's different for each setting are the derived stats that are made using those other stats. And then each setting has its own derived stats, but because all of the fusion games use the same, I think it's like 10 base stats, if you port a character over, you just calculate the new, you just calculate whatever derived stats you need for that setting. Which, it's a good idea. It's really interesting. And I have like 70 to 80% of character creation down, but I don't have like the actual like gameplay aspect of it down and the actual like mech creation aspect of it. All right, let me move this over. Okay. So yeah, how's everybody's week going? We're on Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Like I said, I was up super late last night working on stuff for tonight's stream that ended up not panning out being ready. But what did everybody else get up to? What did everybody else get up to? Now, for those of you who don't know, I did start this. So tonight we're playing Armored Core 3 Silent Line. As designated by the fact that this is stream 2, I did have a previous stream where I started the game and then I hit a wall where it was like I hit a mission that I think that I have to beat in order to move forward with the story. And I don't know if I have what it takes to beat that mission because it requires a lot of skill and I am not super great reaction. So maybe there'll be some fun clips tonight of me struggling my way through this. I was like, you know what? Because I was really worried, and it was a thing. I faced a similar thing with Armored Core 3. Where, like, there was a point in Armored Core 3 where I was like, well, guess I'm just not beating this game, because there's this level that's just super difficult, and there's no way I'm going to beat it. And then I just wanted to give up. But then I just had a random stream for Armored Core 3 where I did it, and it only took me like 2 or 3 tries, and I was able to beat that mission. And I went on to do really great stuff and have fun with Armored Core 3. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe it'll be the same thing with Silent Line. Like, maybe I'll just blunder my way through and find a combination and be able to defeat it. Be able to defeat this enemy. And so that's one thing that I'm hoping happens. We'll see. We'll see. Like, I didn't unlock everything in Armored Core 3. There's still stuff from Armored Core 3 that I could have gone through and unlocked. But I don't have everything. I might... So, one of the things with the Armored Core games, at least the old ones, was that energy weapons are free to use on missions. Like, you don't get charged for the ammunition. But you do get charged... you do get charged for ammunition for missiles and bullet weapons. So normally I don't use missile or bullet weapons in missions, but like since I'm stuck, I might have to like dig one of those out in order to like clear the mission that I'm stuck on because they'll just do more damage faster. So we'll see how all that pans out. If I remember, it was a thing where I'd like get to an end and then like fight someone while moving around some kind of a obstacle in the middle between us or something. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, how's everybody's week going? What's everybody been up to for this week? I was working on this. I also you all probably don't know because I didn't advertise it because it happened completely on a whim. But earlier today, all right, hold on. There we go, cool. My model was doing weird things again. Earlier today, I was actually on a collab with Hero Girls and Francois, because Hero Girls was doing a thing where she was like looking at a list of, she made a list of games that she wanted to play. Always more to add to the list. I totally feel that, Nabiru. So my friend Hero Girls was going through this list of games that she wants to get through, her backlog of games, and watching gameplay trailers for each one, deciding how excited she is for each one, and then I guess she's going to make a list based on like the one she's most excited to the one she's least excited to, and I guess like figure out which end she's starting at to work her way through playing these games. But she wanted someone on there to like chat with and to discuss with. So like both me and Francois sat there and we were watching these trailers for a little bit. I'll admit towards the end my attention started to wander, so I started like playing with other things in the background. But like it was definitely fun. It was fun hanging out with people. Actually, Francois is streaming some Genshin Impact right now, which is funny. Francois tends to do kind of longish streams, so I wonder if when we finish, if we'll end up raiding into Francois. We also got to see if I got if I've set up the PS2 emulator. I mean the totally legit PS2 streaming scene. I do stuff. I do what I have to do to get the games. You know, we were talking about games with Hero Girls, and like they asked me if I'd played Horizon Forbidden Dawn, and I'm like, nope. And they're like, but you love mechs, and this is a story about robot dinosaurs. And I had to explain, like, listen, for a while that was like a console exclusive, and I don't have a console. Well, I didn't go into all the details, but it was just the fact of like, there's some games that I just can't get, and like I think it's only recently that it's been expanded onto PC. And like with my situation, most of the games I end up playing, I have to acquire through various means. I normally play retro games because the only games I can really justify doing what I do are games that you can't get legally any other way, that like are no longer in production. Those are the only games that I can personally justify doing what I do. Okay. I've also been, I downloaded a new program, Vinyan, which does some stuff for Twitch redeems and YouTube integration. I don't know all the stuff. I still got to learn. I got to go through tutorials and learn a bunch of stuff with it. And it can hook into Unity, and I'm like, I want to learn how to use all of that stuff in order to improve my stream and create redeems and things people can use in order to better interact with the stream. Speaking of redeems, for those of you watching me on Twitch, I just set up sound alerts. They're very generic. I think there's 20 of them. One of them is a text-to-speech option. I haven't set moderation up on that yet. I will if I have to. But like, if you want to spend, I have it set to the default prices. I might drop the prices just to make it more accessible for other people. But right now it's 100 bits, which I think is like $1. So if people want to use sound alerts, like I said, I'm really debating just dropping the cost of all the sound alerts down to 1 bit, just so people can use them more freely. It's just, I just set it up like yesterday, or like it was either yesterday or it was either last night or the night before. but I just set it up and I was like tinkering with it. I had to like mess with it because I didn't want it to be playing any like copyrighted songs as any of the sound bites, because it like had like a 10 or 15 second segment of Hello Darkness, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that like that might get me in trouble. It was just funny getting all that set up. All right. So in about 5 minutes, I'm going to run a 1 minute, 30-second ad so we have some more time. And then we're going to get into tonight's game. It's going to be more... I could have done Legend of Dragoon. That was another one that I debated doing. Working on the Perfect Draw campaign. Yeah, I saw you posting about that. I saw you post about that in the Discord, Noel, man. So cool. Like the idea, your idea of a card game and like your idea of a whole setup and a school. I like that you make the characters college aged. I very much appreciate that because I get real sick and tired of like seeing anime and these kinds of stories where like the main character is like so young that they're just unrelatable to me. So like seeing college age means you still get that young thing, but you don't have to worry about like stuff being icky or weird. So like that looks really cool. I'm really excited to see how you pull that together. That looks like it's going to be really fun, Noel, man. Hi. Do you have players for that campaign, Noel, man? Or are you still working on this stuff before you start getting players? I know I have a basic idea, basic concept of the villains. And I'm working on some of the NPCs. I have to run some more tests. I might do a stream of my playtest to just like get Okusen or somebody else on stream and then like do a stream where we do some test games where we play through some games and bump heads with some ideas and some concepts, just to explore more stuff about like actually running the games and doing some test scenarios and stuff. So I might tinker with that a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna run a 90-second ad, minute 30-second ad, and then when we come out of that ad break, we're gonna jump into tonight's gaming stuff, okay? I might have to adjust the sound levels. We'll see how it all pans out, okay? It's funny, I was looking at what game I wanted to do, and I was like, I didn't want to start a new game. Like, I could do my Super Robot Wars Original Generations. I could do MS Saga A New Dawn. I have thumbnails for both of those that just need slight updating in order to feature my new model, my new outfit, right? So I could do those. But I didn't really want to start a new game. And I was like, I did just get my hands on Super Robot Wars 30. I have everything. I have all the DLC except for the I have all the DLC except for the sound and audio the sound and audio pack. Which I might get that in the future, I might not, but it wasn't something I valued getting at the time. And I was like, I could just do Super Robot Wars 30. But then when I opened it up, it just had so much. There was music playing. I don't know if the music's going to get me copyrighted or what's going to happen. Like, a lot of people have streamed it, so I presume it's safe. But I just have to do some more research and preparation for it. And I didn't want to just spring Super Robot Wars 30 on tonight's stream. So I thought, you know what, let's do something fun, maybe a little bit clippable. And let's do the thing that I've been dragging my feet on doing for like over 6 months. Okay. All right. We're back from we are back from ad break. Let me boot up Silent Line. Okay. Okay. All right, my friend group from locals is the players. The PCs are almost done. Nice. All right, let me adjust my audio real quick. Okay. This setup. Okay, now let me adjust my audio. Okay. Well, all right. And whoop. All right, I've done 8 missions, so I'm just barely into the start of this. Let's kick off with boop-a-doo. Okay, make sure I have my face settings. All right, don't have anything set for eye motion. Okay, cool. All right. Got a friend group from locals. That's so cool, Noel Main. All right. Take a look at my mech. Okay. We have Dragon class user as the glowing, Prodigy with the Portal class, full of mecha robots, and Resolved with the Knight class. Nice. No mail. I think I got stuck in the arena. Let me try the arena real quick just to warm up. Let me try the arena real quick just to warm up. Using whatever means necessary to win. Gimlet is not known for his grace under fire, expends ammunition at breakneck pace, and could care less about what others think of a strategy. Mileage and Gimlet have long-running dispute about and do not get along. Okay, so these are machine gun arms, rockets, missiles, vertical missiles. This thing's gonna hurt. All right, let's see what I remember. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, I won. Cool. Alright. Earn some money. Cool. Don't quite know how that worked. I just kind of just kept shooting. Thought I got stuck there. Let me save. Oh, got new mail. Gimlet. There's no way someone like you could defeat me. This must be some kind of mistake. I demand a rematch. Nope, sorry. No takebacks. Okay, we'll run up the arena a little bit. I just realized I have a really weird setup that seemed to have worked there. Membership, gold bit. Membership in a radical group striving to revive long-lost traditions has caused some to label her as old-fashioned. She adheres to textbook strategies, but is beginning to rethink her effectiveness after a series of back-to-back losses. Ooh. This one could be good. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. No. Okay. I like your thing with the prodigy being the portal. That sounds that reminds me a lot of Vanguard. Okay. Funny, just I want to do story stuff, but I'm just jumped right back into arena stuff. Because of his loathing for waste in any form, he does his best to choose targets with care and only fires his weapons when a hit is assured. He and Gimlet have very different views regarding tactics and do not get along. Ooh, this could be fun. Let's see if the machine gun of doom chews through another victim. Machine Gun of Doom. Huh. Getting carried by this machine gun's damage output. I might try to get out of D rank, then go back to do the actual mission. Oh, got new mail. Congratulations on reaching Arena's D ranks. We prepared award recognition. Please check your garage. Receive CWR-M70AC back part. Okay. Okay. M70, that's the new one. Mid-sized rockets with 70 rounds. That's nice. Nice. Okay. Alright. Calamity derives enjoyment from tricking her opponents with well-timed feints and attacks. To her, outwitting an opponent is the ultimate achievement. As clever as she has been known to falter when tables are turned. Oh, I'm about to get lit up by machine gun fire. That's gonna have a lot of HP. This is gonna suck. But it's not fast, so maybe I'll be able to hit it with the with my offhand weapon. Okay. Maintaining mid-range distance. It seems our group has quite the balance between seriousness and good vibes. That's great. I think vibes are really important when it comes to stuff. The Prodigy is basically the son of the CEO of a company that rivals Galaxy Corp, the producer of the card game. He has a lot of baggage. It's good to have a lot of baggage. Oh, about to fight my doppelganger, Ori. Let me save this. Okay. Okay. An exhibitionist who believes arena battles should be as much about entertainment as they are about victory. This is not to say that he doesn't have the same aspirations as the competitors. He just favors a different approach. Look, he's got 2 rifles. Moonsault. With thruster back. Oh, it was close. He actually hit me there. He's putting on some damage to me. Next one is rotation. With this much money, I think I can afford to use the machine gun and howitzer combo in the actual mission. Equipped with a wide selection of weapon types, rotation's true dilemma is choosing which one to use and when. All too often, it'll become so bogged down trying to settle on the best choice for a situation that is, and if any advantage is quickly lost. Got a wide variety of weapons there between missiles and rockets. And it's like a howitzer and a machine gun. I just gotta hit once. Okay, gonna retry that. That missile hit hard. If it wasn't for that missile, I would have had it. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that was close. I had to dodge the first missile, but I just keep moving. Alright, so that one took me 2 tries. That big missile was just so much heat and damage. Let's see if I can get out of D and into C. Rodeo. He compares operating his AC to riding a wild, untamed bronco. The high-performance E-booster and generator equipped on the unit make it extremely agile, but as the pilot himself is willing to admit, perfecting the control takes time. So this is going to be really fast. Why 2 radar units? Really? Okay. Ooh. Except I had a howitzer that was hitting for some massive damage. Got saved by the howitzer in that fight. Okay. Alright. 2 fights left in D rank. I wanna be done with this by 9:30. Oh, excuse me. What have we got here? Known for both his flamboyant combat presentations and AC color scheme, this pilot is a fan favorite. Nothing excites them more than witnessing one of his spectacular missile salvos. His opponents are usually less enthusiastic. So this is... This might be rough. I might need to change up my build to add an anti-missile system for this guy. Because he's all missiles. Those are all missiles. Each of the 3 players have their special card that was given to them by the Academy's founder. Each card is an ace that acts as a vanguard of the deck. Ooh, nice! Okay. Okay. We're gonna get started on the actual mission now. I'll have to change up my build, add some anti-missile system or something in order to stall. There's nothing wrong with that. What do you got? Heartless Raven who delights in the suffering of others. He is disliked by most of his peers because of his unsportsmanlike conduct and is a frequent target of pilots looking to teach him a lesson in humility. That's a flamethrower and rifle, back-mounted rifle and rockets. It's just the missiles. Missiles are because of their tracking system, is just so hard. Okay. What's this one got? Well, it's got an anti-missile system. Let's try this. Let's try this one in the arena real quick. Okay, trying to balance out NPCs to their decks is being rather difficult. I'm trying to get more filler experience without making it too easy. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Ooh. Ooh, barely pulled out of that one. Ooh. Ooh. Barely pulled that one off. Had to equip the anti-missile system for that one. Not nearly as mobile. But against an exclusively missile focused enemy. What's this one got? Unable to swim, this pilot could say with hover leg parts to avoid any and all contact with water. No, the pilot is adept in the use of hover legs prominence. His fear of water has had a beneficial side effect. Okay. What are those arms? Those look like laser weapons. What in the world? Okay. See if I can just keep moving and keep shooting. Yeah, but trying to balance NPCs is hard. I've made all of one completely original NPC, and I just kind of reflavored a lot of the options it gives in the book. Okay, that if I hadn't got stuck, I think I would have been fine. That one, I just have to maintain mid-range because this flamethrower is only good at close range. Okay. I just had to stay out of range of his flamethrower and I was fine. And just keep turning. I gotta keep turning. Okay. Made it to the top of D rank. Coming up on 9:30. About to see if I can break out of D rank and into E rank. Not E rank, C rank. Let's save. Okay. Normally I get a new part for breaking into a new rank, so hopefully this one will give me... maybe those arms look cool. 2 hover enemies. This could be interesting. Let's see how this guy moves. Huh. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. Okay. Cool. Broke into C rank. Do I get new mail? Yes, I did. Arena progress. Nice. If your arena C ranks, we prepare a reward. Recognition of this accomplishment. Please check out your garage. CWM BM 60-I. There we go. BM 60-I. Oh, it's the cluster bombs. Ooh. I'm trying to branch out to get some more original ideas for NPCs and their cards. Since the first arc of the campaign is mostly the players coming together, I have some time. That's good. Okay. Gonna use this one on the mission. Since I can afford to use ammo. Let's see if I can take down this enemy. There's only one. All right.
We'd like you to enter the facility and manually activate the fire suppression system. This is the only way to stop the fire from spreading. While the exact cause of the fire is unknown at this time, sabotage is suspected. Proceed with caution.
Okay. Let me save state. Cool. I've saved state. I know that there's an enemy that's going to show up.
Raven, the security system is malfunctioning. You're clear to retaliate, but don't waste too much time.
Okay, so I gotta activate all 4 of these. Okay. Alright, hold on. This one's... Okay, so I've got 2 down.
Fire suppression system activated.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Sorry, I didn't even see the chat there. One of the most interesting things so far is the card naming. Each of the special cards has a motif of what they seek can do. So the DM gave us a contest with a poll. Who will have the first nat 20 of this session? I won because I voted for myself. That is funny. For example, Freedom Bringer Knight Orian seeks to be freed from his curse that also fits the player who wants to change his life around because he feels chained to the past. Ooh, nice. Oh. All right, we've used barely any ammo. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna save state.
Fire suppression system activated. All fire suppression systems activated. Security breach detected. Raven, go check it out.
I think it's up on the next floor. Oh my gosh, that huge cannon. Okay. I probably lost a lot of money on that.
Construction confirmed.
Okay. Ooh, the thing I thought was gonna wall me, I made it through. Glad I brought the Ugh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. With the damage I took and the amount it's gonna cost to repair it, I lost almost 20K. But I lost almost more in ammunition alone than I did than I actually earned for that. Alright, first I'm going to save. Because I made it past the wall. That's fine. Ooh, got new things. Thank you, Raven. Greetings, my name is Sarah Cross. I'm an employee with the Artificial Intelligence Office. I want to take a moment to thank you for your help with the power plant earlier. The unit you encountered appears to be similar to those involved in attacks on facilities located near the Silent Line. My group is analyzing the wreckage as we speak, conducting our research. It's becoming more and more difficult as the rivalries between corporations intensifies. There doesn't seem to be an end in sight. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we had stayed below ground and let the controller manage things. The controller was slowly killing everyone. AI office from Emma Sears. Raven, these attacks by unknown units are happening with increasing frequency. I'm glad to see that you made it back safely. Sadly, many of our other pilots haven't been as fortunate. We've lost quite a few during recent assignments. By the way, I heard that you were in contact with a scientist from Artificial Intelligence Office. Let me give you some background on the organization and get you up to speed. I hope I didn't go into that fight while there was an ad running. That would have really sucked. Artificial Intelligence Office consists mainly of researchers, scientists, and engineers. It's basically a think tank whose goal is to develop AI protocols for use in a variety of equipment. The technology has already advanced to a point where it is being sold to the corporations, but what really concerns us are AIO's other less publicized project. We're looking into the matter but haven't uncovered anything yet. Okay. And the foreman. What notification? I want to take a moment to let you know that my initial exam went smoothly and I'm now registered as a Raven. Upgrading from an MT to an AC is everything I thought it would be and more. Don't hesitate to call me if more need arises. Oh, that's one of the MT pilots that I used in the past. That's now an AC pilot. Congratulations. Okay. Okay. All right. What have we got here? Defend new fortress. Enemy forces unknown. Destroy target. High-speed cargo transport. How much did that pay? I'm always more for the destruction than I am for the, I'm always more for the destruction than I am for the defense. So I'm going to take the destroyed cargo transport. Okay. Okay.
This setup makes it extremely difficult for us to stay abreast of new developments and keep them in check.
Okay.
All previous attempts to destroy the transport considerably. Now that modifications have been made, the task should prove even more difficult.
All right.
Our ability to remain competitive hinges on your performance during this mission. Do not disappoint us.
Healthy competition. So I just got to destroy the transport. Warhead, one of a new crop of ravens. This pilot has made a name for himself by amassing numerous battlefield victories in rapid succession. He continues to refine his piloting technique and is being watched closely by corporate scouts. Oh, I fought this one. Unruly. This is load. I want to try with Advent because Advent's more durable. Yeah, Advent's more durable and it has more offensive capabilities. Let's see how this pans out. Let's see how this goes, chat.
The target is moving through Sector N17. Destroy it before it reaches Sector K11.
I can't play AC to save my life. Don't have the reflexes for it, especially the speedy ones. I should have brought this. Oh my gosh, this is...
Watch it, Raven.
Taking fire.
I'm about to fail this mission. I gotta bring my my other legs if I want to be fast enough to keep up with this thing. Gotta change tactics. There's no way I can do that one with that suit. Guess we're bringing this one. Bring a rodeo for the speed. Yeah, the thing is, this game is before we were using 2 sticks to control things, so like aiming my control box is really hard.
Watch it, Raven.
Our unit is hit.
Okay, cool. That wasn't so bad. Oh. Glad I bought those legs. I thought this would have for some like some funny times or some funny moments. Eee! Use so much ammunition. Completed the mission though. Got new mail. Okay. First, let me go save. As I lose more money. Just once I'd like to go positive on one of these missions. This is why you gotta do the arena. What sound? There's a lot of sounds. Oh, advancement notice. Drunkard. Oh, Drunkard got promoted. But I'm interested to know that I'm now registered as a Raven with the Global Cortex. My AC isn't the fastest, but it does pack some serious firepower. Keep me in mind if you need a partner for any of the better paying missions. Nice. My dream of becoming a Raven has finally been realized. I've already spent a lot of credits getting my new unit order, so if you're ever in need of a good close range combatant, just say the word. Cool. I'm hoping none of these betray me like the one did in the last game. Mobile MTs, unknown number, halt crests advance. Operation area, AI fortress. Defend fortress, but this one, hold defense line. Looks like it's gonna be paying more. All right. Kisaragi.
It's just been confirmed. Quest is preparing to launch a major assault across the Zanar River in hopes of seizing territory from us. Kisaragi lacks the resources to keep up with the redevelopment pace set by both Crest and Mirage.
Okay.
Simply holding on to the few gains we have made has been difficult enough.
Okay.
Sensing our predicament, representatives from Crest approached us with an offer to join forces. We of course refused, at which point we were told in no uncertain terms, join or be destroyed. We must take action. With your help, we'll establish a defensive position along the river's edge and halt Crest's attack. The line must hold, Raven.
Ooh. Who we got? Oh, there's Drunkard, the one that just got informant. All right, Foreman, let's see what you got. Just got to hold the defensive line, so you got to shoot things. Oh, we're in the forest. Great. Just what I need, forest.
Enemy targets sighted. Take them out.
Listen up. The enemy is on the move. Hold your positions.
Cool. Foreman's putting in some hard work. Okay.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
Nice. Didn't even get hit. Perfect mission. All the money. Finally went positive on one mission. Only took bringing a teammate that did most of the work for me. I knew I'd go positive eventually. Ooh, got new mail. KWC HZ120. HZI20. Oh, got 2 new parts. Okay. Anything here look new? That looks new. Yeah, that's new. Okay. "20 shots, 70 shots, but only does..." Has longer range. Does a third the damage, but has like 50% more shots. That's not worth. And uses more energy. I think there was also a back part. Ah, a shoulder-mounted howitzer. Nice. A lot of damage. 120 rounds. That's not bad. Okay, let's check this mail. Disruption of balance. Okay. We appreciate your help, Raven. Crest Attack Force would have surely overrun our defenses if you hadn't been there. This is a difficult time for Kisaragi, and we cannot afford to relinquish any ground. The balance that used to exist under the controller is no longer While we struggle desperately to survive, Crest and Mirage grow stronger. Our situation gets worse every day, and there is no sign of it improving anytime soon. In fact, the only thing working in our favor at the moment is that both Crest and Mirage are busy coping with the recent attacks on their facilities near the Silent Line. Although we don't know anything regarding the specifics of these attacks, they're providing us with a much-needed respite. I hope we can count on your continued support in the future, Raven. Okay. More world building. Yay. Okay. 31-4. I'll save again just in case. You know, you can never be too safe when it comes to saving. Oh my gosh. Now I have to defend the new fortress. Okay. The mission I've been avoiding like the plague. Okay. Alright. Save stated. Let's go. Quest to Crest. Advance on success. Okay.
Crest is currently involved in a number of large-scale construction projects on the planet's surface. These are being undertaken to secure our place at the forefront of redevelopment efforts. Delays in providing adequate security for all the projects is a side effect of our rapid expansion. We would appreciate your assistance. Specifically, your presence is required to reinforce the minimal security measures in place at Fortress VG-924. The brunt of any attack launched on the facility will be yours to bear. Good luck, Raven.
Are we getting the allies? Yep, we got a lot of consorts in this game. Who do we got? Ooh, Freedom. Who's the cheapest? Oh, Foreman did really good. We'll take both of them. Carbon and Irony. More bodies on the field. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I thought I was going to struggle with that first mission way more. So I was expecting, like, I even put in my descriptor for the stream, come watch me suffer, because I expected to be suffering through this all night.
Unable to verify. Commence your attack.
All right, so we're fighting something.
Additional targets have been detected.
Oh, they're fighting down here.
We're inside the fortress. Watch it. They
Okay, here we go.
You're doing fine, Raven. Hang in there. I'm pinned down. Raven, additional targets have been detected. The enemy is retreating. Thanks for your help.
Okay. That wasn't so bad. Bringing allies helped. I took a little bit of damage, but I should have still gone positive on that mission. Barely went positive on that mission. Oh, for the... If I didn't destroy the gun batteries, they would have destroyed me. Okay. Alright. Alright. Fine. Fine. We're just going to ignore the fact that you told me to take down the gun batteries. ARF 120. Right arm part. Surful 50. Okay. I'm getting new parts. Let's take a look at these. ARF 120 triple shot rifle. This fires 3 shots per. Uses way less energy. I think that's new. Alright, did I have new mail? Yes, I did. Ooh, learning more about the silent line. And parts access granted, so I can buy new parts. Great. I've been keeping tabs on you, Raven. It would appear that you've enjoyed a great deal of success recently. You're familiar with the problems occurring near the silent line. Yes. Well, I can guarantee you that the corporations operating in the area they're concerned about the increasing frequency of attacks and are trying desperately to figure out ways to deal with them. So far, though, no progress has been made. The AIO's investigation into matters regarding the silent line is still in its initial stages, but we're confident of the fact that something possessing great power exists there. Many questions remain that need answering. Hopefully our investigation will shed some light on these. Okay. That's the same person who contacted me. Yeah, that's the same person from the AIO place. Okay. A new prototype is available. A new leg part. Sod. CLH04 sod. Let's take a look. Ooh. There's so many legs. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a cool one. Disrupts the lock-on. Oh. There's so many back units to buy. That's not a bad one. Hmm. Oh, we got some new stuff. That's what's this? A shield? Rocket launcher. Spread howitzer. Why is it called a long-range laser blade? What's it do? Huh. I'll save some in case I start losing money on the next few missions. I'll save what I've spent. I might use that head though. Energy 277, armor points 9, 9750. Oh, this has an ECM canceller. That could come in handy. What's the radar range? 970. It's got almost double the radar range. Hold on. I'll stick with what I've got for now. I might switch over to that other one if I need to. All right, what's the next mission? Infiltrate new fortress from Mirage. Locate fortress, engage security elements. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I mean, decent pay. Okay.
Early intelligence reports indicate that when the fortress is finished, it will function independent of human control.
That's dangerous.
At this time, the facility is operating at only partial capacity. Current defense measures consist of round-the-clock surveillance patrols conducted by unmanned helicopters.
That's convenient.
A decoy will be required in order for our reconnaissance team to gain access to the facility undetected. Locate the fortress and engage any security elements you encounter. Take care not to be discovered before reaching the fortress. Proceed with caution.
I don't even get to bring any backup on this mission? Jeez.
Main system engaging combat mode. The enemy controls the sky. Stay on the ground en route to the objective.
Do I even know where I'm going?
Raven, been spotted. Alert broadcasting. Mission failed.
Mission. Right, I'm just gonna shoot all the. I'm just gonna try shooting all the helicopters. I'm just gonna try shooting all the helicopters as I go. Just like.
System engaging combat mode. The enemy controls the sky. Stay on the ground en route to the objective.
Okay. I might have to, like, let this one fail.
The objective of this mission.
I'm like using up half my ammo, and I'm not even getting to the base itself.
Main system. Engaging combat mode. The enemy controls the sky. Stay on the ground en route to the objective.
Okay.
AC part acquired.
Oh, cool. Oh, this is just where I came from. I went in a circle. Okay. Oh, I already went there. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, I thought I'm supposed to be getting to the base, but I can't find the base. I found the escape point. So just destroy the rest of the choppers?
Raven, you've been spotted. Alert broadcasting. Mission failed. Return to
I don't even understand what's supposed to be happening here. Oh, got another ad starting at the worst possible time. Okay. I think it's in the center. Let's head towards the center of the map and see if there's something there. Okay. Okay. I've used more than half my rounds. Going in a circle. I've mapped pretty much this entire area. Where have I not gone? Oh my gosh. Let me look something up because this is bugging me. Infiltrate new fortress. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for that escape area that I found in the first part. I wish it showed up on my map so I could angle towards it. Alright, so I came this way. No, that wasn't where it was. I know I saw the escape thing earlier. It was over here. It's in one of the areas I cleared. If it's not here, then it's going to be the other way. No, I want to be going... I went up this way. That's where I just was. No. Oh my gosh. I might have to restart this mission just so I could find that place again. Well, there it is. Okay. I wish it gave me like refill my ammo.
Entering target area. Commence operation.
Main system. Engaging
All right.
The reconnaissance team is moving into position. Hang in there, Raven.
Ow. Okay.
Objective achieved. Returning to base.
Okay.
Mission complete.
I took a lot of damage. but that was carried by the moonlight. I hope I actually made money on that one. But I also found a part. So, we take those. Huh. Only made 16K. Oh, I got bonus for the gun batteries. Cool. Okay. I'm expecting there to be like 50 missions. I think we got time for one more mission before we end for tonight. Well, we're not gonna end the stream. We're just gonna like chill out, go into like full chill hangout mode. Defend Lodis Factory. Reverse joint MTs, aerial combat MTs, unknown number. Okay. Let me just clear my save states. Whoop. Created a new save state.
Because of an oversight, our first surface-based weapons factory was built closer to the silent line than we intended. It is subjected to unremitting satellite-mounted cannon attacks.
That sounds problematic.
Mirage is aware of the constant threat faced by the factory and intends to take advantage of the next round of attacks to launch an assault of their own.
Okay.
The area surrounding the factory is rich in minerals, which, despite the obvious dangers, is the reason we maintain our presence there.
Sounds like a you problem.
A reward has been arranged that is in line with the difficulty of this mission. Mirage's efforts to seize the factory must be foiled.
No backup? Oh my gosh. What is it with these guys and not letting me bring backup?
Main system engaging combat mode.
Targets approaching. Move to intercept.
Where are they coming from? Oh, there they are, above me.
Raven, we're tracking the satellite's progress now. It will be in range soon. Watch yourself. Cannon bursts imminent. Keep moving.
I'm dead. Ah. I'm gonna try that one more time. I might need to change legs to something a little bit faster so I can outrun those laser beams.
Main system in combat mode. Targets approaching. Move to intercept.
Raven, we're tracking the satellite's progress now. It will be in range soon. Watch yourself. Cannon bursts imminent. Keep moving.
Okay. All right, we are gonna go into wind down mode. I'm gonna save. And I think tonight was pretty effective. I thought I was gonna be suffering all night long. I'll be honest. Got 5 missions done and a bunch of arena matches done. I'd say that went pretty well tonight. Oh my gosh. Hey, Hero Girl, sorry I didn't see you. I was so caught up in everything in that mission, I didn't see you comment. Yes, the game wants me to suffer, Naberu. I know it's not Gundam. I tried to get Gundam working, Hero Girls, but I was just running into too much stuff, and I kind of didn't want to start a new game. So I was like, you know what? Yes, I'll never see you coming, Hero Girls. I was like, you know what? I've started this game. It's not quite Gundam. But instead of starting a brand new game, I thought I would do something. And it's really funny. Actually, let me switch over. Let me switch over to my just chatting screen as we wind down for the night. And boop. Okay. So, excuse me. I was like, do I want to start a new game tonight? And I was like, I could. I really could. Because it is a special stream. I don't normally stream on Wednesday nights, but I was just doing it because I was free tonight and I wanted to do something. Why is my model doing weird things? The number of times I have to recalibrate in the middle of stream. It's kind of funny. So I was like, let me do something. I was gonna start one of the Super Robot Wars because I have Super Robot Wars OG, the PS2 remake of the 2 Game Boy Advance games, and I was like, I could do those. Or I could do MS Saga. I was debating doing MS Saga, but I'm like, that's Gundam, but not Gundam. Have you heard of MS Saga? I don't know if you're still here, Hero Girls. MS Saga is a turn-based RPG, like a Final Fantasy style RPG, where the players are mech pilots, and it has nothing to do with any known Gundam timeline. There are Gundams from a variety of timelines, and you like gain parts as you defeat enemies, and then you use them to like customize your unit, and everything is chibi. They're all SD Gundams. And it has this like intense story. I've been debating starting it for a while, and I was like, I could start that tonight. It's Gundam, but not Gundam. It is Gundam if Gundam was a JRPG. But MS Saga is a fun one. It's a PS2 game. I never finished it. I played it when I was younger, but I don't think I ever beat it. And I've been debating wanting to beat it for a while. I have my own list of games that I want to beat from my childhood. Like Final Fantasy X was one of them. Legend of Dragoon is a big one that I've been chunking through recently. I might do a Legend of Dragoon stream on Friday. It's funny. So Legend of Dragoon was another one of those games that like I played as a kid, but my disc, it was a 4-disc game, and one of my discs got scratched, so I couldn't make it through a certain area. And I never finished the game. And then I bought the game on the PlayStation Store when I had a PS3, and I was trying to play through it then, and I got pretty far, but my PS3 got stolen when my house got broken into years ago, and I never finished it then. And then when I started streaming, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start. Like when I started streaming, then I decided to do a YouTube channel. Then I was like, you know what? Let me make Let's Plays of playing through Legend of Dragoon to finally get through it. And I started doing Legend of Dragoon, and that was about 6 years ago. And I have been off and on working my way through the same save file as I have been. I made a joke about it when I was like at the when I was having the anniversary of my YouTube channel, was that it's like my Legend of Dragoon is the game that I've been doing for the longest time that I haven't beaten yet, and it's really funny. And it's not even really a mech game, but like the armor, the Dragoon armor is like magical power armor. Like that's one of the things I loved about it, was just the really cool, powerful. It's not like a Dragoon, like a Final Fantasy XIV Dragoon, where you just like jump in the air and come down. It's not like a Lancer. There is a Lance character. There is a character that uses a Lance, but he doesn't so much jump as much as he like twirls, and it's different. It's different. But they're Dragoons because they're Dragon Knights. They're knights that wield the power of dragons. So I hope you all enjoyed that. We made it through 5 missions, a bunch of arena missions, a bunch of arena matches. Like Ein. Is that supposed to be Kane? Ein. Makes me think of Dragon Ein. Kane. What's Kane? Legacy of Kane? Oh, Kane is the classic Final Fantasy Dragoon. Oh. Kane Highwind. So, like I'm looking at pictures of this guy with the wings, kinda. Let me we get an image. Pictures. So the Dragoons in Legend of Dragoon have a wide variety of weapons. There's swords, there's lances, there's bows, there's kind of like a whip that one character has. It's kind of a short sword. There's an axe. One character fights with his fists. Here. So this is the cover of Legend of Dragoon. So you see what I mean about like the Dragoon armor being like nice and thick and bulky. Even on Shana, the healer character with the bow, it's still pretty chunky. But I actually made I came up with a D&D 5e homebrew barbarian that was based on the Dragoons. It was actually really interesting. It was a really interesting project. What's happening? Oh. I just saw that Francois gifted me a tier 1 subscription to Lila. That's cool. Boop doop 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 doop. Okay. You think you saw that as a profile picture once? I believe it. Legend of Dragoon was really underrated. If Legend of Dragoon had not come out at the same time as Final Fantasy VII, I think it would have been a lot more popular. Like, I think it came out the exact same year as Final Fantasy VII did. Oh, so you're talking about like a sailor? So what are you talking about, Nabaru? A Sailor Scout Gundam? All the Gundams are like Noble Gundam with the sailor skirts and everything. Oh, community's back from an ad break. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see if there's any cool stuff. Oh, you had fun in Shadow Tour? Nice. How'd the mission go? What if Gundam invades the magical girl genre? Well, you kind of have that in like, so there's Sinful Gear that has like the mechanical suits. You haven't even gotten to the castle. Oh goodness. And then there's yeah, Magic Knight Ray Earth. I was about to say I love Magic Knight Ray Earth. And it's really funny. So like Magic Knight Ray Earth was a manga, right? And I was talking to Silva about this because like I watched the anime but I never read the manga. And Silva told me it was like, I really hated how the manga ended, and I really hope I really hope the anime ends better. Actual Gundams, yeah. Magic Knight Ray Earth kind of goes in that. Yeah, the manga ending is garbage because you showed me that and I was like, that's terrible. But like the anime ending was real good of season 2. The anime ending was real good. I was gonna say then there's Grand Belm, which like had a lot of good ideas. It just did not execute a lot of them. Oh, you start a new anime? What anime did you start, Silva? But yet Grand Belm deals with like SD mechs that are piloted by magical girls in kind of a battle royale where they're fighting to gain the power of like great magic. And it's just it last 10 minutes it shows the isekai. Oh goodness. But yeah, so it's like also there's another anime I haven't finished yet that kind of goes into the magical girl-esque range, except it's more of a magical boy thing, and that would have to be Star Driver. Star Driver deals with a super robot being piloted by the Ginga Bishonen, the galactic pretty boy. And that's really good. I haven't finished yet. I've tried to watch it and then I just get like distracted, life happens, I don't finish it, and it's just like it's just a thing. I like the premise of Star Driver. I really like the premise, and a lot of the themes and ideas really like go hard on it. I love when people message me asking me when I'm gonna go live while I'm live. Hey, Noel Main, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. How goes the preparation for your perfect draw campaign? Or game, or I don't know if you're doing a campaign or a one-shot or what you're doing with it. How goes your preparation for it? Ooh. Benicula's gonna be live again tonight. I might raid into her. Kibo no Chikara Otona Precure 23. Is that the latest Precure anime, Nabaru? Oh my gosh. So tonight was fun. I think I'll try to work Armored Core Silent Line into my rotation. So I could finish it. So this is before Armored Core 6 came out. I had an idea that I was gonna work my way through all 4 of the Armored Core PS2, all core of the Armored Core 3 games. Armored Core 3, Armored Core Silent Line, Armored Core, I can't remember the one in the middle, and then there's Armored Core Last Raven. But like, and I was intending to play through all of them. But then like Armored Core 3 took so much out of me. Then when I finally got around to doing Silent Line, I hit that wall and I was just really frustrated. But I'm glad we were able to make it through the frustration tonight. Had to go negative on a few missions. Had to go in debt for a few missions, but thankfully I'd done good in the arena, so I could afford it. All right. In all these Magical Girl shows, you think it's a happily ever after, all fun and games. However, nope. This one shows the Precure 5 girls as adults dealing with actual real-life problems, and Magical Girl fights through timey-wimey stuff. Oh, that's interesting. It was great having you, Silva. Oh, tonight was really fun? I'm glad, Noel, man. It was great having you, Silva. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being amazing. And I want you to know that I value and appreciate you. And I think that you are a truly wonderful, special, one-of-a-kind individual. And I think that you make this world a better place. And you are valuable and worthy of love and deserving of good things. Gotta get those... I don't know if Silva's even still here. But like, I gotta get those positive affirmations in before Silva leaves. I'm glad you thought tonight was fun, Noel, man. Maybe I'll go back through the VOD and see if I can find any clips and stuff. So, like, okay. I had 28 clips on my Twitch channel, right? That were from like 5 or 6 years ago. From before I was a VTuber. From my League of Legends and Warframe content, right? And... I had a thing where I was like raiding into somebody and they did a shout out and it played one of my clips and people were like, what game is that? And I'm like, don't know. Well, one, they don't know what League of Legends is, and two, people are going to see my League of Legends content and think that's what I'm doing now. So I pulled down all of my Twitch clips, right? I pulled down all the Twitch clips and put them all into a video to just celebrate where I started and how I've been and where I came from, right? And then released that as a video. But like, so now the only clip that should be on my channel is the clip that Silva made on Monday that said, that was me saying I give permission to people to clip me because I want to get clips that I can use for other things. So if people see things that are clippable, like I want them to clip me. So that way it's easier for me to like make highlights and stuff, right? As I start doing things more interesting. And that's one of the reasons why I did Armored Core tonight, was I was expecting to fail repeatedly over and over and over again. And I was expecting to like beat my head against the wall. And I was like, probably in one of my failures, there's going to be some kind of a cool clippable moment. But then stuff worked and I didn't fail. So it wasn't like any super clippable moments. But yeah, anyway, on Monday I raided into somebody and they did a shout out and it played one of the clips that it didn't even look like one of the clips that I had taken down, because I'd seen all the clips before and it didn't even, and it's funny. when the clip played, right, I remembered when that moment happened. I remembered, I had an instant memory of when that moment happened 5 years ago when I was streaming League of Legends. I remembered that instant happening, but I don't remember anyone clipping it. And I don't remember seeing that clip on my Twitch channel. So now I got to figure out, how do I reset the clips that the shoutout system looks for whenever it does, when it plays clips on screen? Because I don't want it showing people like League of Legends content and people are like, oh, League of Legends streamer, and like coming to me looking for that. Also, Hero Girls, I don't know if you're still here. Are you on Blue Sky? I don't know. I don't remember if I followed you or not. I'm trying to expand and do stuff on Blue Sky too. I know I follow Francois. I'm also, if my money comes through properly for February, which I'm hoping it does. It's always a question of if it's going to come through. I don't even know if I would do a Smasher Pass. I don't even know, Nabiru. I don't even know. What would be a super robot equivalent of Smasher Pass? Probably like I don't know. Like, I'm reminded of the thing where it's like, screw, marry, kill. Don't fist robots. All those memes about Nier. Oh my gosh. You remember all those memes about Nier? It's like, do not fist the robots. Also, I set up sound alerts, but I don't know if I set the prices too high because nobody's used them, and I don't know if it's just gotta grow my Twitch. Oh, I got cool sub badges for Twitch because I got into a contest. Well, not contest, but I got picked for a thing, and an artist made me cool sub badges for Twitch. Yeah, even some people cosplayed as 2B with that sign. Yeah, Nier is something else. Like, I don't know how to process Nier. I really don't know what to do with Nier. Okay. Like, there's the whole thing about like both sides of this war are technically like non-human entities, right? And like the whole thing, like I've never played any of the Nier games, right? I played Drakengard 1. I have Drakengard 1 and 2, and I had Drakengard 3 for the PS3, but then again, my PS3 got stolen. I never played any of the Nier games that led into it. But like, I've watched game movies of the Nier stuff, so I'm aware of the story and the plot, right? because I love watching like Gamers Little Playground or other channels that make game movies. I love watching those. I used to watch those all the time. Like, it's the main way I've interacted with the Halo franchise, which is really funny because, like, I thought Halo 5 was really interesting, right? I thought the campaign was really interesting. There was some story elements I wasn't super fond of, but like from a storytelling perspective, it wasn't bad. I don't think. And then I watched a review of it. I saw all these people talking about how bad it was. And then I finally watched a review because I was like, let's actually see what people are saying. And the complaints people were having were, one, that they didn't like the story, but like, two, that apparently the gameplay was really repetitive and frustrating. And I'm like, that's an element I don't even interact with. Which is kind of funny. And it's really silly because like the other day during like earlier in the month during the Steam winter sale, I was gonna get the Master Chief Collection for Halo because it was like $10. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Am I actually going to play any of these games? Am I going to interact with any of these games? And then I was like, you know what is also on sale? Super Robot Wars 30. So I was like, let's get Super Robot Wars 30, and for like a little bit more than what I was going to pay for Halo, I got Super Robot Wars 30 and all the DLC except one. The only thing I didn't get for Super Robot Wars 30 was the sound and the sound and data pack. The sound and audio files. Music and audio files. That's what it was. Which I might get that at some point down the line, but it wasn't something I deemed as necessary for my gameplay experience. And that's one thing I got to figure out about, like, if for streaming Super Robot Wars 30 is going to be, am I going to get copyright struck for the themes playing? Like, are the themes for the different shows going to be like copyrighted? Like, I see a lot of people playing. Excuse me. So I got to figure out, do I need to like mute out the audio of the game? Like, that's just something I gotta process and figure out before I start streaming Super Robot Wars 30. I also want to stream, like I said earlier, Super Robot Wars OG, the PS2 remake of the two Game Boy Advance games. That is like updated graphics and stuff. I wanna play those. And today, I worked on getting my hands on an Xbox 360 emulator. I got to work on setting that up, seeing if I can do that while streaming, because I want to do like Armored Core 4 Answer. I love 4 Answer. I might do Armored Core 4 because I never played that one. I played 4 Answer. I went straight from Last Raven to 4 Answer. And then like, I wasn't living in a place with internet whenever V and Verdict Day came out, so I was like, I don't think I can justify doing getting V and Verdict Day, though I've heard that they're very good, but like the Verdict Day servers are getting ready to get shut down, so that's going to be a whole thing. Oh my gosh. So I was watching this stream the other day. I ended up watching this other mech pilot VTuber because there's a decent I've noticed there are a few mech pilot VTubers. Part of me wants to like make a VTuber group of mech pilot VTubers. Just like do like a once a week collab to like talk about mech anime or something. I don't even know what it would look like. But part of me wants to like be like Nick Fury and be like, you know, contact all the mech pilot VTubers and be like, yo, do you want to form a VTuber group? It's probably way more work than like I can actually do, but it's fun to dream sometimes, you know what I mean? But I was watching one, and so that VTuber had this setup. He had this setup where he had this image behind him of like a mech cockpit, and then it had another image in front of him that was like the console. So the two images with like the model in the middle made it look like the model was inside of a mech cockpit. And I was like, what? I never thought of doing that. It makes so much sense because it's like you see people do like for their models, they'll do like the room or the gamer chair or the other, or like the furniture or the table and the desk. Like I've seen people do that before, but I never thought of doing it with a mech cockpit, right? So I was like, I need to find me some of that. I need to message that VTuber and be like, hey, where did you get that? Because I want to get something similar to that. The problem is, I don't really want a chair. I want like a G Gundam style like circular cockpit with like the character standing on a platform. I don't need the thing in front. I don't need the chair. I just want the character like kind of a Pacific Rim style cockpit. But I can make do with a chair. I can make it work. So I started looking, and I found 3 of them online for like between like $4.80, like it's like I think it's like $4.88 or like $5 on Etsy. But they're like animated and like have loops and have background and stuff. And I don't want that playing. I don't want to deal with that. I just want a still image. I don't need an animated background. I just need a still image. Oh my gosh. That might do it, Nabiru. Look for a show and find a good image of the inside of a cockpit. That got me thinking. Hold on, let me check something. There's been plenty of shots from the inside of G Gundam since they love to reuse the suiting up scene. Yes, they love that suiting up scene in G Gundam. Stretches the runtime, easy money. Yeah, definitely. Found a picture of like Darling in the Franxx cockpits. Oh my gosh. Inside G Gundam cockpit. Huh. Found one interesting image that could work. Why did they have the horse Gundam be piloted by a horse? You remember that? You remember that, Naberu? All right, got an ad running soon. I remember, so all right, so in G Gundam, I don't know if you've ever seen G Gundam Noel Main. All war has been outlawed and all conflicts are resolved via the Gundam fight, in which Earth is used as a battlefield for the Gundams to fight, and the Gundams are controlled through a mobile trace system where the pilot inside the cockpit wears a special suit with sensors on it, and when the pilot moves, the Gundam moves. And Master Asia had a Gundam, had like an auxiliary Gundam that was a support machine, that was a giant robot horse that his Gundam would ride on and that could interface with for combat. And instead of having it be AI controlled or something that makes sense, they had the Gundam be operated by a horse. There was a horse inside of this thing's mech cockpit. Hold on, let me find. It is one of the most bizarre things about G Gundam. Well, actually, it's one of many bizarre things about G Gundam. Yes, that's the other thing. The pilot suits, as they the special suits the pilots wore to control the Gundams, were like compression suits that had to form fit to your body, because of course they did, in order to show off all the muscles of the men and all the booba bounces of the women. And just the force of the suit being applied could break your bones if you weren't strong enough. Like, I remember there was like a kid that tried to put on the suit to pilot a Gundam and like almost got crushed by it. Here, let me show you. G Gundam is very bizarre. So, to put it into perspective, like, that's also true. So this is the horse as the suit is being stretched over its body. Yeah, then there was rain. because all the pilots were super fighters. So, like, okay, when G Gundam and Gundam Wing were created, it was a thing where like they were celebrating one of the big anniversaries of the Gundam franchise, but the Universal Century had been like, Universal Century was the only timeline that stuff had existed in yet, right? And they wanted to bring in new writers to bring a fresh perspective to Gundam, but they didn't want to mess with any of the continuity, and they didn't want to make any of the writers have to be beholden to any of the things that had happened in the main Gundam continuity. So they brought in 2 writers, and they said, you can make your own thing to interpret the concepts of Gundam and the look and feel of Gundam in a way that you see fit, that suits your style, in its own separate pocket universe. And that process created the thing that we have now, that is one of the things that I think has contributed to Gundam's longevity, is that Gundam is able to constantly reinvent itself by having new timelines, new universes, new stories, as writing techniques and as animation techniques and as these themes and science and concepts and things evolve. Gundam can keep creating new timelines to focus on, to do things with. And it's kind of like a Doctor Who style thing, but instead of the main character changing, it's the timeline's able to change. And I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool, and it's one of the things I like about Gundam. Is that it can do those things. I remember I was talking to my bro about it one time, and we were talking about, and see, that's the thing, like Witch from Mercury and Iron-Blooded Orphans are 2 separate timelines that are completely unrelated to each other and can tell vastly different stories, right? And don't have to be beholden to any other timeline. And also, by having each universe be its own timeline, right, that it's completely unconnected, the science and the technology that drives the story can be vastly different. New technology can be introduced that makes sense in that story but wouldn't fit in another story, so you don't have to like be beholden to something else. So the entire concept of what is a Gundam, what powers a Gundam, what makes something a Gundam can change from one season to the next. From one timeline to the next. And it all started with G Gundam and Gundam Wing. And that's just been really amazing. Got a crick in my neck. Alrighty. But yeah, I could take this. I wonder if I could take this image. Yes. Gundam Build Fighters and Divers, where Gundams are now toys piloted by kids in VR. Easy way to sell more toys without changing models. Exactly. And to re-release old kits. I wonder if I could take this image of the horse, like find a way to edit out the horse. I'm sure, because there are all those like tools for like removing images and removing things from images. I wonder if I could take one of those, remove the horse, and then just use this as the background for like putting my model in. Could work. All right. Maybe instead of Gundam, I could use something from like what's it? Daikumaru? I know there was one Super Robot one. I don't know. Lots of thoughts, lots of ideas. Let's start winding down. It's after 11:45. It is the end of January, beginning of February. Let's wind down for the night, and let's do my outro for everybody and see if we have anybody to raid with. I don't know if I have any viewers on Twitch. Only one who's been commenting on Twitch has been Silva, and Silva left already. So, for those of you who don't know, at the end of the stream, I like to speak positive affirmations about my viewers, say good things about them, and to speak goodness into their lives. It's kind of a thing I like to do. I know that it's not a thing I can do forever. I know that at some point, if I keep growing, I'm going to eventually have too many viewers that I won't be able to name every single viewer at the end of the stream. But for now, in this moment, I do it for now. So, 2. Let's scroll up. Selva, Nabiru, Noel Main. Hero Girls VT. And anyone else who watched the stream and didn't say anything in chat, and anyone who watches this VOD afterwards, I want to say that I love all of you. And I believe in each and every one of you. I think that you all are truly special, one-of-a-kind, and unique individuals. I think that you each have the potential to make this world a better place. And I believe in you. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being a part of this community. And thank you for making my life better. I believe that you all are valuable and worthy of love. I believe that your hopes and dreams and fears and concerns are important and valid and worthy of concern. That you are deserving of good things and that you deserve to be happy. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being a member of this community. Always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the memes. One thing I do ask is if you're watching on YouTube to like the stream. It helps the algorithm with pushing it out. It lets me know what people want to see. I know this was a special stream on Wednesday, so I wasn't exactly expecting too many people to show up. But it was nice to see some people come through. I do ask that you share the stream with other people or anyone else you think might enjoy my content. If you have any friends or neighbors or aunts or uncles or arch nemesis or best friend or friends to lovers or lovers to enemies that you think might enjoy my content, feel free to show them my content or invite them to the next stream. Next stream is going to be Friday, 8:30 p.m. EST. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there, and I am grateful to all of you for being here. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing on YouTube, you can subscribe and ding the notification bell on YouTube. It'll let you know whenever I go live or when I release any new content. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitch, or if you feel so inclined, subscribe. It'll let you know, again, whenever I'm live on Twitch. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky Social, X or Twitter, or Facebook, there are links to all of those in the description down below. And if you ever want to join my Discord, there's a link to that as well. We always are welcoming to new people. I want the Star Hunters to grow into a community that encourages each other to achieve our goals, to work towards our dreams, and to hunt our stars. By stars, I mean dreams. What do you shoot for? What do you aim for that hides in the night sky? Well, let us all hunt them down together and achieve our dreams. Not just by wandering aimlessly, but by hunting down our dreams with intelligent, thought out, and planned actions. But one thing, you do not have to donate. I do not expect that from anyone. I never want anyone to feel like they have to donate to be here or that they have to pay to be welcome in this community. With that said, I do appreciate everyone who has donated to make things possible in the past, who has helped me out with things and made things, enabled me to do things that I could not have done on my own. If you ever feel motivated to donate to improve the stream, to improve my life, to help me out with any number of things, and you are financially in a position in which it was responsible and safe for you to do so, there are links where you can do that down below in both the description and in the about page on my Twitch. I look forward to seeing all of you on Friday. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Now, let me find somebody to raid. Let's see if we have people to raid with. Oh. What have we got? We got somebody. I got one viewer. All right. Hang on, whoever's there. Oh, I picked someone for us to raid. We're probably going to raid Binocular. Let me see who's live. Might raid Lila. If Lila's still streaming. I could raid Naughty Roomba. Oh. War Bandits streaming, as is Crispy Synchron. Let me see what. We could raid into Naughty Roomba, who's like really funny and silly. And like really interesting. I kind of want to raid into Binocular. So we're going to raid into Binocular. Okay, where's the buttons? Okay. Let's get the raid going. All right. Thank you all for coming, and I will see all of you on Friday.